Lanier, and it is free short track time here in the ARCA Series. And as always with these, our main objective is going to be try and survive. It's going to be all about getting lucky for the most part. We'll try and qualify though, see if we can put ourselves in a decent spot. We are the number 3. So it would be nice to start up front, but we got to be very, very careful here in qualifying not to make a mistake, because this thing, if you put any throttle into it on new tires, center corner, it is just one to insta-spin.
Green flag, green flag. Alright man, here comes your first time left.
Just trying to be nice and smooth. I ran a 14.0 in practice. And we're racing a bit
One more left to go.
earlier in the evening here than practice was. That was a 13.9. I'm happy with that, but that only puts us P8. P9, so apparently my personal best is not good enough. And that's not going to be any better. 13.8s up front. Everyone's just right on top of each other, of course. We're not that far off. It's just fixed set. Everybody's doing the same lap times. But that is unfortunate for us, that we are going to start that far back. Just ahead of Nick Martin, it looks like. He runs a 14.0. Racing here in the afternoon, late evening, and we might transition into night lighting at some point. I'm not sure if it's going to last that long, but the practice session I was in did. But that session lasts a lot longer than the race sessions do, usually. And we're all the way down in 11th. Dropping like a rock here. I thought a 13.9 would be really good. That would have put me top of the board in my practice session. Just waiting on the one car. He's doing his laps. The 16 is not doing anything, it appears. So it looks like we'll be waiting on him. Barry must have spun there. We are starting far in the back. Well, mid-pack. We only beat a few people that didn't qualify, but there's also a few people... Or we only beat a few people that did qualify, but there's also a few people that didn't, so we're going to start a little bit ahead. But that's going to be tough from back there. We're going to try and just miss everything. I don't know how... It's not going to be easy to make passes. Everyone's just running kind of the same speed and really can't dive it on underneath anybody. You got to be very aggressive to do that, which is not my style at all. We got Dylan in here as well. Good luck to him. He is the... Where is he? He's the number 7. Good luck to him. He qualified up in 2nd, though. He's going to have a real good shot up there, but he's going to be starting on the outside, which may be tough, but if he can get to the bottom before losing too many spots, he should be in decent shape. We're still sitting in 11th. The 16 still hasn't done anything, it looks like. Still waiting on him. Give Nick Martin a good luck. Hope we can survive back here. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. If everyone keeps it clean, which I hope they do, it's going to be really, really difficult to move forward. So we're going to hope for some free spots, but that also means there's stuff we're going to have to dodge, which is not going to be easy. It's going to be tough. I really thought a 13.9 would be good there, but we are the slowest sub-14 lap. I didn't want to push it too hard because of how easy it was to spin the thing in practice. And I felt like with the sun being out a little bit more here, it'd be even more tough. Only 71 track temp. And not that much rubber on the track. But oh well, we got 55 laps, starting 11th. At least we're on the inside, but if there's a big stack up, we're probably not going to have anywhere to go. I'm leaving the brakes on default because it's going to make it a little bit tighter on entry and should help make it more stable, because this thing is very loose on the short tracks, especially on corner entry if you're carrying too much speed, but also here, especially, corner exit can be very, very tricky. Alright. We'll do the best we can here.
Line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed.
Turn all this off.
Plenty of fuel to finish the race.
And hope we don't need it, because if we do, that is a not fun pit road to drive down. Gonna go 4 or 5 laps down if we have to do that.
We expect to be fighting for the podium.
The 2 car back behind us, he's on the outside, but he's probably got speed.
Still waiting on
Got
2
Nick
cars
just to our
ready.
outside. Could be sketchy. As a number 3, I'd like to get a top 7 or 8 spot, but I don't know if that's going to be doable.
Waiting on the final car.
We have a good fun race, good clean fun race. Anyway, it'll be fine, whatever we get. Hope everyone is looking to be clean and respectful out there.
Show.
It's going to be tough. Are we still waiting on the 16? No, he's gridded. Just wanted to make us all wait in qualifying, I guess. We're waiting on whoever's in front of me. I don't know. Gotta get the full time in.
Everyone's gridded.
There we go.
Don't get any extra car sets for this race, so let's be smart out there.
Alright, on the start here on the inside, just need to watch the stack ups, try not to get into the back of anybody. And on the cold tires, be very careful putting the power down, because it will spin very fast. And there's basically no recovering it. You gotta pretty much feel the car start to slide before you even see it, and then start lifting and correcting before you even start to get sideways. And it's very, very tricky to be that precise with it. Like, if you see it start to get sideways, it's pretty much, it's gone. No hope of saving it. At least for me.
Alright, man, we're going green.
See
next
some
time
people
by.
warming their tires up. We'll do what we can back here in P11. If people get trapped on the outside, we might be able to sneak our way up
Get ready.
forward a little bit. Come to the green here.
Alright, man. 8 cars in. Green, green, green.
Leader goes early. They get stacked up on the top, but then we have to check up.
Outside.
Oh, 17 washed up a little bit.
Clear high, clear high.
Be nice and patient here.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
Alright, we survived the opening.
In the top 10. Outside.
17 up high, maybe just trying to get him behind us. Or he got the wall, I'm not sure. Well, now we're single file. That was probably the best start we could have hoped for there. Looking like we're safe at the moment, but plenty of laps left. Maybe Barry can open up the door for us a little bit.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Or maybe we had to get around him. Okay, he's starting to get it hooked up now, it looks like. We're a little bit loose there on entry. 17 behind us. We got some smoke and some tire tracks, but I don't see a car. I don't see Nick Martin on the F3. Hopefully he's survived. A little bit of too wide racing going on ahead, but not too bad. Somebody behind us is spinning.
The leader just did a 14.062.
Leader's going quick, but we're in traffic. We can't really compete.
13.954.
8 car washed up pretty high there, up there.
P20 just set the fastest lap.
P20 just set the fastest lap. Oh, Barry got on it too hard and just couldn't save it. It is just impossible once these things get sideways here on exit. Entry, I feel like you've got a little bit more of a chance. But really, there's nothing you can do if it starts to spin on exit. You just gotta lock it down and hope you don't get hit or don't hit the wall.
Low car
We just got to barely touch the throttle. Slow car up high. He is up high, backing up towards the wall. Thank you. Not driving down in front of everybody. We are in 7th. And we got some space around us here. That is good. Oh. 8-car big loose or something shoots way up the track. Now we got a little bit of traffic in front of us. Just need to be patient here. We got a nice gap behind us to play with. They're wrecking again back there. Nick Martin in 11th. Maybe just passed into the top 10. Looks like he's okay. Still alive. Slow car on the bottom.
Tony, please quit the game, like, all F4 and never join our race again, my boy.
People are upset with the 20. Get to the inside on the 19, but we're not going to be able to do anything. And we got the 4 just behind us now. Just going to have to be patient here. Oh, and the 4 just got completely wiped out. And I think the guy Alt F4'd right after that, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on out here, but we're still alive. The 20's looping it. We somehow survived that. 19 gets a piece of it. We just get a 0x somehow. I figured that would have transferred to a 4x, but luck out a little bit. 17 has survived. He's just behind us now again. I don't know what spot we're in. 7th? Looks like. Big gap ahead of the 19. I don't know if we're ever going to be able to pass the 19. Oh my goodness. See? I don't know how I survived that. Honestly. Now the right sides are all hot. Try and keep it stable. 19 losing it.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. You're clear high, clear high.
That gets us around them. They're wrecking again back there. Clear track ahead of us. Let's see if we can just try and be smooth and pull away. Don't know if we'll be able to, but I'm gonna try. And that puts us 6th. Nice and easy. You don't need to be aggressive on exit. Don't need to get on throttle too quick. You can be very smooth. Try and keep it around that dotted yellow line. And we should be alright. Probably not going to catch up to anybody unless they have some issues. But that is fine.
Dude, don't be doing shit like that.
If we can stay stable here, I will be more than happy with that. They are racing pretty hard ahead of us, though. We're too wide right now, and we might have a chance to catch up. We're not quite to halfway. We will be in the next couple laps, though. And a lot has gone on already, so plenty of time for more. 17 looking pretty fast as we overdrive turn 3. Sun's getting lower. We might have the lights come on at some point. Seems like the top, if you're too wide, seems like the top is hard to beat right now for the outside lane. I wasn't able to pass the 19 that one time we were on his inside, and the 8 hasn't been able to pass the 7 up there, Dylan, quite yet. Got the 4 car back out. 17 is not going away behind us. We are not able to pull away from him. He's keeping it nice and smooth as well.
The lead is 14.49.
So that's making us have a little bit more pressure and could lead to a mistake. Hopefully not. We got a nice gap behind him. If 17 gets a run, I don't want to fight too hard and put myself in trouble. We got car stopped up high. That's the 19. Up and out of the groove. That gives us a bit more on these two. As they caught him in a bad spot. We caught him in just a slightly less bad spot. Opened up the gap a little bit on the 17, but not too big yet. Eight still trying to figure out how to get around Dylan.
Alright, man, 20 to go.
20 laps to go. We're loose. Oh no, the 17 is gone behind us. He was doing good. He must have spun or caught the wall or something. I don't see him at all in the F3, and there's nobody behind us. 8 car, a little bit of the door contact there. But he keeps it alive. He's getting on throttle pretty hard. We need to be careful. He is very loose.
Outside. Stay low.
His tires have gotten hot.
You're in 5th place. Still there.
Man, that outside is really good when you're racing too wide.
Still there.
Could be the very cool track temps
You got one outside.
leading to some more grip.
You're clear high. Clear high.
He might have caught the wall or something there. That clears us. Now we're in top 5. Somehow. Didn't think we'd be getting here. Feel like we've done okay on the tires. We haven't slid them too much. We've had a couple little slides, but nothing major.
The leader just did on 14.528.
I don't think we're quick enough to catch Dylan. We got a couple lap cars here. I don't know if we're quick enough to catch either of them either. They're kind of maintaining, and 4 is pulling away. 4 was behind us when he got just completely wiped out. He probably would have been able to beat us. It looks like he's quicker.
We have 10 to go this time.
Dylan has just about caught the 11. Is he gonna get off the bottom, or is he gonna try and hold us all off? Might have been a little contact there.
All clear, all
The
clear.
11's gonna fight hard on the outside for some reason. Let's try and be patient here with Dylan. Give him time to get around him. It's going to get the 8 back to our bumper, though. This is not good right here.
14.546 outside. Stay low. That car is a lap down. Got a car stopped up high. Stay
Car
low.
stopped
There's
up
a car on the
high.
high side.
None of us are going to be able to get around the 11.
Clear high. Clear high. You got one outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
We're just
Got a car
stuck.
stopped up high. Still there.
Car's still stopped up high. He's driving across the
All
track.
clear, all clear.
We're alive.
5 to go at the line. It's going
11
well.
racing nobody. Really getting in the way here.
Outside. You're clear high. Clear high.
So hopefully we'll all survive.
Outside. All clear, all clear. Outside.
11 gets the wall, and he blew his motor somehow.
Fucking dumb.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear. Outside. Got one stopped up hot. Still there.
And we're getting loose. The 8 might get around us again.
Hold your line. 2 left to go.
2 to go. It's going to be close.
Still there. Hold your line.
He wouldn't have had a chance had the 11 not got involved.
Still there.
Coming to the white flag.
All right, man. White flag at the line. The lead is just on 14.563. Stay low.
Be smooth here. Just not get loose.
Still there.
We got tight.
Could we not get...
I don't know if we got it. Looks like we didn't. That sucks.
There's the checkered flag.
That's all thanks to the 11 getting in the way.
Great job, driver.
But good race with the 8. 8 didn't do anything wrong there. He took advantage of what he could, but we had that top 5 had the lap car not butted in and ruined the race for everybody. But at least we all survived it. 96.95, 96.94 for us. Just couldn't compete with that outside lane. The 8 was not going to be able to catch us had we not all got slowed down by the 11, just really fighting as hard as he could against people he was not racing. Which is kind of frustrating, but we still get 6th. That's good. 0x out of it as well somehow. And a good chunk of people did have a 0x, so that's cool. Let's take a look at the incidents. There were quite a few. Respond to Nick and the 8 car there. And we'll see what all happened. The 11, right at the start, taking himself out. Just gets it loose out of the corner, overcorrects into the wall. 17 loose on our outside there, and then he grabs the wall, and that's what got us around him originally. But he had speed. He came back, and he was catching us and hanging on pretty well. I was unfortunate to see him fall off behind us, or whatever happened. There's 3 wide there, the 20 and the 12. And then the 13 loses it, as well as the 2 car, all at the same time, not involved with each other at all, just same situation at the same time. 20 car just plows into the back of the 10. Puts the 10 up in the wall, but he gets it back going, and that little rear end damage isn't going to hurt him for speed, but he loses all his spots. And then Barry there turning down, trying to get underneath the 19, and it just jumps sideways on him. Luckily we were able to miss him. That's unfortunate though. So easy to have that happen. I thought when we got loose that one time we were going around. I didn't think there was any way we could save it. 10 car gets into the back of the 13 there. And then this is when he backs up instead of driving down. So much appreciated with that. He gets it turned around without issue. 20 car grabs the wall and then loops it on entry to 3. Looks like he stays up there, gets it turned around. Or maybe not. Drives across the track. Bunch of people get in that, bunch of the leaders. And that's what people were upset about. Looked like he was going to get it turned around, then he just rolled all the way down. 17 here. That's what we saw there with the 4. Looked like he just got full throttled, but that little tiny bump with the right rear will just insta-spin you like that. And with the speed the 4 had after he came back out on his new car, he probably would have been able to pass us and just drive away. Ooh. Is he going to get it turned around? Nope, he just resets. Thank you for that. 20 car losing it, and then overcorrects right in front of the 19. That happened right in front of us as well. We saw the 20 spinning left, so me and the 19 both turned right to see if we could avoid him coming down, but then he overcorrects, so we have to quickly turn back to the left. Luckily, both of us survive. And then the 19 gets big loose there. And then 17 gets into his left rear there. 19 was looking like he wanted to close the door, but didn't quite. But the 17 was way too high on entry there for that, looked like. And that spins the 19 out. And then the 8 and Dylan having a good race. Dylan with a little door hit there. They all kept it clean though. Little wall there. Then the 11 losing it up the track. And he drives down the track and wrecks the 19. A lot of that going on. 6 car gets that wall opening or something. It looks like he lost his whole front half of his car, but I think that was just prediction code. Same with the 9 there. 17's losing it, overcorrects up the track. Is this who we saw driving down in front of everybody? No, he stayed up there, I think. No, it is who we saw. Just the next lap, but he gets it down there without issue. Then the 11 hits the wall in front of everybody, somehow blows his motor. I don't understand this at all. Could have backed off and let all of us race and not impeded us at all, but he goes up here, nearly wrecks all of us, and blows his motor on the outside of the 8. Totally unnecessary, and he could have kept his 15th place he was fighting for. But instead, he had to push really, really hard. And take himself out. But hey, I'm happy with a 6th place. I didn't think we'd make it up that far. I thought a top 9, top 8 would be the best we could do, but thankfully we survived. Nick Martin survives for a 7th place as well. Good job to him. Does he get 0x? No, he got 8. 20 car got 16. He wins most incidents, but I am happy with 0. We had a good battle there with the 8. Should have been able to beat him, but he did what he needed to and took advantage of the lap car, messing everything up. Good run to Dylan there as well. We almost had a shot to get to him, but the inside just not working if you want to make a pass. I was really surprised to see that. Usually there's no grip on the outside here when you're too wide, but that was looking like it was really working. But we survive it. We get a top 6. I'm happy with that. And thanks for watching.